Hello guys. Well, you will not believe this. Well, now you can use Deepin DeepSeek model R1 directly in Deepin without much installation. Yeah, you heard that right. The Chinese DeepSeek model R1 is now integrated in Deepin 23 and Deepin 25. Well, let me show you what I mean. So, Deepin recently released this blog detailing how you can install and use DeepSeek R1 model locally on Deepin. So the installation is quite straightforward. All you have to do is just to make sure that you have the latest version of Wndows AI um, running, and then right after that you should make sure that you update your embedded plugins. And for me, I actually installed these two models. I'm going to walk you through how it's currently working. So once you install the plugins, you can come here and download your model from any of these three sources. So you can download the model from any of these, or not three, they have multiple sources for the model. So you can download your model from any of those sources. Now, personally, so you can actually already start seeing the change, right? So we have a button here. Once you can summarize tests for you, and there are quite a number of things that that the AI agents can do. So if you don't know what I mean is that Deepin is an operating system much more like Windows MacOS, but this one is actually based on Linux, and I've been using it for the past 3 years, and I'm a very big fan. So let's get into it. One, if you want to use the AI agent, or we'll quickly walk through what the AI agent does. So just go here, and normally the AI agents can open in sidebar in the sidebar mode, like the way it is here right now, or you can also open in the Windows mode. So this is the Windows mode here, so it becomes like a full application, and then you have access to all of these things on it. But when you open it in the agent on the sidebar mode, it comes to the side, right at the side here, and you can interact with it whilst you are doing other things. Now, the first thing is currently I told you that I installed both models. So I have the 1.5 billion model for DeepSeek install, and also the 7.7 billion. I think this is the name it's here you wrong. I don't really know what that means, but you can install the DeepSeek model from the link that I showed you earlier right here. So you can download any of them here, and I think it's the same model that is the 1.5B model here. So we are going to test we are going to test all of this model, and also they also have a listening mode. Once you toggle this, then the listening mode comes on, and everything that you mention is what they will use to they can respond to you based on that. So let's try how it works. Hello, what do you do? Oh, okay. So it's saying that you can't connect to the server. Yeah, I get that. Well, it's not really because of I think it's more because of the model that I'm using. So let's first try the local 1.5 billion model. So to try that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ask one of these questions, these random questions that the agent generates. First of all, I should show you this. So we have three types of agent lists here, and you also have a huge list of agent lists or agents that you can install. So you can see that we even have LM Studio, which is almost the same thing as US AI, but I think it has more support as compared to US AI. So those are the agent lists that you see here, and here we have the US AI as the first one. We have Deepin System Assistance, and then we have a Deep Personal Knowledge Assistant. Now, I'm not so sure what the other two things do, but per my test or per what I've tried, I've noticed that the personal assistant is so if you click on it, it will ask you to add a file. So let's say that you have a very large assignment that is in PDF or Word document. You can add that here. You just configure that, you add the file somewhere here. So you say add knowledge base, and then based on that, uh the AI model is going to help you solve or do based on that, the AI model is going to help you solve or do your assignments, right? So that's basically what I think that particular personal knowledge assistant is. And we also have US AI, which is what we have here. I have already written a couple of tests, so I'm going to get rid of it. So this one is more or less like ChatGPT, but then you have it directly in how will I say it, in your operating system. So I'm going to test the 1.5 billion model first. So I'm just going to say help me write a meeting minute in 5 minute template. So let's click on that and let's see what the answer is going to be for the local model. So this is the 1.5 billion model, the local model here. So I'm trying to ask it a question, and you can see that the answer is automatic. I'm not so sure how much system data is currently taken, but let's just verify that. So I have I think I have, so my system has, so this is my CPU, and you can see that my RAM is not going that much. But also let's check the GPU. So here's the GPU. I think it's making some usage of the GPU. It might be just my, I guess it can also be OBS, the recording software that I'm using that is making so much use of it. So you can see locally, you can see the amount of work that the local AI is currently doing, and this is impressive for a 1.5 billion param model that is installed locally on a very budget friendly computer, because my computer has 16 gig of RAM. I don't know if you noticed that, and I'm using an RS 550 which has a VRAM of 4 gig. So you can see that here. And when it comes to the CPU, I'm actually using an S99 motherboard. I think 12 years old kind of motherboard. So this is not a very powerful PC, but you can see that even locally, the AI is able to reply and to answer these questions quite well. So the way I love using DeepSeek is not to use the local model, but to use the online model. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. So essentially all you have to do is just to go to the settings here. Okay. So we go to the online model here, and then you add a new model. So when you add a new model, in this case, I'm going to use Gemini 1.5 Pro, because you can easily get Gemini 1.5 Pro key if you have access to Google. So to get Gemini 1.5 key, all you have to do is just to go to this website here. We have aistudio.google.com/API key, and then you can have straight access to Gemini. The key, you just create the key and then you copy that key. And once you copy the key, you paste the key in here, and then you give your model a name. And once you're able to do that, you realize that the model will come as part of the models that you have here. And it's basically like having ChatGPT 4.0 access to that directly, yes, because that AI the model here is quite powerful, and there are a lot more things that you can do with it. So I think the best way to show you is probably to ask the same question that I asked earlier, which is, let's see how this one is going to behave. So you can see what I was trying to show you earlier. When you highlight things now, the AI model brings this kind of task bar that helps you So you can search, you can translate, and all of that. So let's go to continue writing. So you can see that it's generating all of this in right from just highlighting the text, and it can follow you across the entire operating system, which for me is amazing, right? This is really amazing. So this was supposed to be a very short video introducing Deepin's UOS AI. So in short, that's how you can run. That's how I like to make use of UOS currently. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.